The average salary of a group of unskilled workers is 10,000 and that of a group of skilled workers is rupees 15,000. If the combined salary is 12,000, then what is the percentage of skilled work? This sum can be done by two methods. One is a long cut and another one is a short cut. Let's first do by long cut method. We can use the combined mean formula here, which is x bar combined is equal to n1 into x bar 1 plus n2 into x bar 2 divided by n1 plus n2. Let's fill all the given information into the formula. X bar combined is equal to n1 is here not given to us. Suppose my n1 is a proportion or a percentage of a skilled worker, then we presume it x, and x bar 1 is given the salary of a skilled worker is 15,000, so we multiply it by 15,000 plus n2 is the proportion of unskilled worker, so we can write it down 1 minus x. X is a proportion of skilled worker, total proportion is always 1, so we can say the remaining proportion, that is 1 minus x, is the proportion of unskilled worker, and x bar 2, the salary of unskilled worker, is given 10,000. This will be divided by the total proportion n1 plus n2, and it is 1 in our case. Now x bar combined is already given 12,000, so we can write down our equation like 12,000 is equal to 15,000 x plus 10,000 minus 10,000 x. I just open the bracket here. So now it is, let me take this 10,000 on the left side of the equation, so it will become 12,000 minus 10,000 is equal to 2,000 is equal to 15,000x minus 10,000x will become 5,000x. So the value of x here is 2,000 divided by 5,000 is equal to 0.40. So 0.40 is the proportion of the skilled worker. Now if the proportion is 0.40, then the percentage will be 40%. So this is our answer. You can see here this is a very long method and involves very lengthy calculations. Still we can do the sum by a shortcut method. Let me write like this. My salary for unskilled worker is 10,000 and given salary for skilled worker is 15,000. The average is given as 12. Now let's find out the distance between 10 and 12. The distance here is 2 and the distance here is 3. So we can say whatever is the number of workers or the proportion of workers, that will be in the ratio of 2:3. If you can recall the trick which we have used to find out the combined mean in the previous video, so 2:3. Now we just have to cross relate it. Let me first find out the proportion here. If we divide 100 into 2:3 ratio, then this will become 40 and this will become 60. We just divided 100 in the proportion of 2:3. Now we have to cross relate it. 40 will be related to the skilled worker and 60 will be related to the unskilled worker. So we can definitely say that the proportion for skilled worker is 0.40. So this is a very simple and interesting shortcut to find out our answer. If there are two groups with 75 and 65 as harmonic means and containing 15 and 13 observations, then the combined harmonic mean is given by. The formula to find out the combined harmonic mean is equal to n1 plus n2 divided by n1 divided by harmonic mean 1 plus n2 divided by harmonic mean 2. Let's fill all the figures here. Now n1 here is 15 for us, so it is 15 plus 13 divided by 15 divided by 75, the first harmonic mean given to us, and plus 13 divided by 65, second harmonic mean given to us. This can be solved by using calculator. Let me show you. On calculator you can write down 15 divided by 75, put the answer is m plus, and then 13 divided by 65, again put it in m plus. Now you recall the memory, divided by total 15 plus 13 is 28, so divided by 28 is equal to, but this is not our answer, we just have to find out the reverse of it. Press the button reciprocal, or in your simple calculator you can press divide is equal to button 1 by x. So this is our answer, 70. So our answer is 70 here. What is the harmonic mean of 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3 up to 1 by n? So here the formula for the harmonic mean is equal to n divided by 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2 all the way up to 1 by xn. Let's put our given figures in the formula. Our n is n here, means we have infinity numbers here, so it is n divided by 1 divided by 1. 1 is the first observation here, plus 1 divided by 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is our second observation here, plus 1 divided by 1 by 3, and all the way up to 1 divided by 1 by n. Pretty interesting question it is. So we can easily say it is n divided by 1 plus what will be the reciprocal of 1 by 2? It is 2, plus the reciprocal of 1 by 3, it is 3, and all the way up to n. Now if we can recall a very simple formula to find out the summation of arithmetic progression, to find out the summation of all the n natural numbers starting from 1, then that is Sn is equal to n by 2 and n plus 1. So let me put the formula here. So it will become n divided by n by 2, and here n plus 1. Okay, so now this n and this n would cut, and the 2 will be transferred to the numerator. So the answer is 2 divided by n plus 1. So our answer in this question is number 3, 2 divided by n plus 1. An aeroplane flies from A to B at the rate of 500 km per hour and comes back from B to A at the rate of 700 km per hour. The average speed of the aeroplane is. We can use the formula of harmonic mean here because we are required to find out the average of speed, and we can also say that we are actually find out the average of some kind of ratio. So you can see here that it is 500 km per hour. So this is one kind of ratio, and whenever we have to find out the average of ratios, then we can use harmonic mean. So the formula for harmonic mean is n divided by 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2 and all the way up to 1 divided by xn. Here we have only two observations. So we can write the formula as 2 divided by 1 by 500 plus 1 by 700. Now this can be solved by calculator. Let me show you. Write 500, reciprocal button. You can also press divide is equal to button on your calculator. M plus 700, reciprocal button. M plus, recall the memory. You divide it by 2 and again find out the reciprocal of it, and the answer is 583.33. So our answer here is 583.33, which is in option number 2. If a variable assumes the values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 with the frequencies as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, then what is the arithmetic mean? We can simply put here that xi, that the observations are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and the frequency for them is also 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we simply find out fi into xi, that is 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. So the total of fi xi will be 55. Now we can find out the mean by putting a formula. X bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon n. So here it is 55 divided by n, and n is going to be 15 in this case, total of the frequency. So it is 50. So we can cut it like 11 5s are 55 and 3 5s are 50. So our answer in this case is 11 by 3, which is 1 here. Two variables x and y are given by y is equal to 2x minus 3. If the median of x is 20, what is the median of y? So we can understand linear equation that here linear equation is always in the form of a plus bx, where a is the change in origin, or it represents the change in origin, and b always represents change in scale. If we add something or we deduct something from the equation, then that is called change in origin, and if you multiply or divide by some number, then that is called change in scale. So in our question, the equation is given y is equal to 2x minus 3. So this 3 is actually a change in origin, and this 2 is nothing but a change in scale. Now let us think whether median is free from change in origin or scale. The answer is no. Median is affected by change in origin, and it is also affected by change in scale. So what we have to do? We just have to put the median value of x into this equation to get the median value of y. There is no any other modification required. Let us put it. So y is equal to 2 into, what is the value of median given? 20. 2 into 20 minus 3. So this is 40 minus 3 is equal to 37. So here in this case our answer is 37. If the relationship between two variables u and v are given by 2u plus v plus 7 is equal to 0, and if the arithmetic mean of u is 10, then the arithmetic mean of v is. Now actually arithmetic mean is also affected by change in origin and change in scale. The equation here is given 2u plus v plus 7 is equal to 0. We just have to put the value of arithmetic mean of u, which is given 10 to us, into this equation to get the answer of arithmetic mean of v. Let's put it. 2 into 10 plus v plus 7 is equal to 0. So that is V is equal to minus 20 minus 7. I'm just putting this 7 and 2 into 10, 20 on the right side of the equation. So the sign would change. So now V is equal to minus 27. So the arithmetic mean in our case of V is minus 27. So our answer is 3 minus 27. If X and Y are related by X minus Y minus 10 is equal to 0 and mode of X is known to be 23, then the mode of Y is mode, that is Z, is affected by change in origin and is also affected by change in scale. So we just have to put the value of mode of X into our equation and we can easily get the value of mode of Y. Let's put it. So here in place of X we should put 23 because it is a mode of X. So it is 23 minus Y minus 10 is equal to 0. Now let me take Y on the right side of the equation. So Y is equal to 23 minus 10 is equal to 13. So our answer here is second answer, 13. If the geometric mean of X is 10 and the geometric mean of Y is 15, then the geometric mean of X into Y is. This is a very interesting question and we can solve this question, but before that let me give you a very simple example to understand the concept of this question. Let me take some hypothetical value of X for the explanation only. Suppose X is 1, 2, 2 and 4. Now can you find out the geometric mean here? Yes, just multiply it. 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4 and 4 into 4 is 16. So the multiplication of all the 4 observation is 16 and we have to find out the fourth root of it and the answer is 2. So 2 is the geometric mean of X, right? Okay. Now let me take some hypothetical data set and the values for Y. Suppose the values are 2, 4, 4 and say 8. Now here the multiplication is 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 4 is 32 and 32 into 8 is 256. So if you find out the fourth root of 256, then we'll definitely get 4. Now let me find out X into Y data set, multiplication of X into Y. So I have to multiply this 1 with the observation 2 and the multiplication of 2 with the second observation 4 and so on for the another 2 observations also. So 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 4 is 8, 2 into 4 is 8 and 4 into 8 is 32. Now the multiplication here is 2, 8 into 2 is 16, into 8 into 32 is 4096. So we have to find out the fourth root of 4096 and yes, the fourth root of 4096 is nothing but 8. We could have found out this 8 by just multiplying the geometric mean of X and the geometric mean of Y. We could have found out this 8 by just multiplying geometric mean of X into geometric mean of Y. So if we would have done 2 into 4, then we could get our answer as 8. So by taking this example, I think you are now clear. You have some intuitive idea that if we are given geometric mean of one dataset X and the geometric mean of one dataset Y as 10 and 15, then the geometric mean of X into Y is nothing but the multiplication of this 10 and the multiplication of this 15. So in this case, in our problem, the answer can be found out very easily, which is 10 into 15 is equal to 150. So here in our case, answer is 1, that is 150. if the arithmetic mean and geometric mean for 10 observations are both 15, then the value of harmonic mean is. This question is very simple. If the arithmetic mean is equal to 15 and the geometric mean is also 15, then harmonic mean must also be 15, because this is possible only when all observations are same. So if all observations are same, then even the harmonic will be equal to the arithmetic and geometric mean. So generally the rule is arithmetic mean is greater than geometric mean is greater than harmonic mean. But if all the observations are same, then we can also say arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean is equal to harmonic mean. So in this case our answer is 15.